Okay, great. Sorry, got a confusing email, but it's all good. Okay, let's talk. Actually, now let's do this. We've started it. Let's go.
Okay, now that we're all here,
let's do this.
We must be cautious in our approach against Typhon.
Cautious? We should sharpen our blades.
Thank you, Canadian Looney.
Storm his cave and defile his manhood.
Oh, baby.
Right here.
I cannot handle your outbursts anymore. I'm pregnant with Aris's baby, and you can't stop us.
Wait until I tell my therapist about this. She'll have my back. Mark my words.
Of course she has your back. It's Echo. She just repeats what you're saying.
At least Echo listens to me.
You've got to be kidding me. What would Zeus think of this mess you made, Ares?
Mess I made?
You just have it out for Ares because he actually takes off his helmet once in a while.
That explains the brain damage.
Yes. Embrace your dark side, Athena. I can feel a poem coming on.
You're such a creep, Hephaestus.
Only I can talk to my husband like that, you bloodless harpy.
Oh, so you're defending the blacksmith now?
Enough!
Oh,
I'm here, Olympians, and I have a plan.
Ligyron!
What, little sis? Thought you'd lost me again? No chance.
okay.
If I'm...
For anyone that has no idea who this guy is, because he's only popped up like a little bit, this is her brother, who he thinks that the prophecy of being the hero is about him. He's been kind of a jerk about it, and he's done some things that are a little bit suspect. But he's kind of like, he thinks that he's the hero and that our character is not. He kind of makes fun of us and stuff. And this is only like the second time we've seen him. He was also, we caught him stealing stuff at the beginning, and he was really weird about it. So anyway, yeah. What's my epic code? COHH, Tobias.
May, Hephaestus?
Oh, sure,
Pardon
hominid.
a mortal like me for butting in. You made a set of chains big enough to bind Typhon. They're up on Zeus's mountain. Am I right?
Yes, you are. But Typhon...
I can sneak up there without alerting Typhon and steal them.
Those chains will never hold him. He'll break free.
I just need a drop of blood from each of you, and
Oh.
I'll combine that with nectar from Olympus and coat the chains. Problem solved.
He's right. That would work.
Allow me. Simply extend your hand.
No, this is weird. This is weird. This is weird. How does he know this? Who told him this?
I didn't even feel him do it.
He's that good.
I can't thank you enough. I'll return when the deed's done.
What about me? I thought I was coming with you on the mountain.
It's gotten way worse out there. Do you know how responsible I'd feel if something happened to you?
I'll be fine. You said we'd do it together.
Let's not argue, little sis. Stay here. Gather weapons in case I fail. But I shall not fail.
No, too sexy, but I must.
That was your brother?
If you know what I'm talking about,
Yes.
we're friends.
That confident smile.
That assertiveness.
The way he already knew where my chains are stored.
I know.
I hate him.
He is the worst.
He is?
How did you ever live with that?
He's so annoying.
What a suck-up.
If I wanted to be talked down to, I'd visit our father. Hey! You're not just going to let him walk all over you like that.
Yes. He's going to fulfill the prophecy.
Hey, I'm fresher,
Don't
nice.
worry.
Where's that jealousy I saw at my fortress? You want this glory? Seize it.
You really think that prophecy isn't about you? Where's the stubborn phoenix who made me listen?
What about your pride?
You come first.
Forget being nice. Avoiding conflict isn't worth it. The pain makes you stronger.
I know for a fact that prophecy is yours. You've already fulfilled most of it. What do you want?
To be a hero.
Then you know what you have to do.
beat Ligyron to the top of that mountain.
That's right.
And we're going to help you. I'll give you a big head start by summoning a storm to blast away the ice blocking the path up the mountain.
Oh, damn. Here we go. Oh, so we are going to the north section
When can
first.
you do that?
Since Zeus let me borrow a storm to wreck the Greek fleet after the Trojan War. Favorite status comes in handy.
All I ever got was empty promises.
At least you didn't get thrown off a mountain.
You think that's bad? Zeus forced me to marry you.
None of you want to be his favorite, trust me. Zeus is only trying to make up for the fact that he murdered my mother.
They're all right. I'm a terrible father.
Finally! We have a winner!
Oh, man. Ouch. Woo. Okay, let's go. Oh, wait. On the way up. Well, first of all, do we have any upgrades to do? Bow upgrade. And we can get some powers. I think we did one of these too, didn't we? No, not yet. Let's see. What do we want? I'm not really using the shield skill at all. What's this do? Oh, sure. No, why not? That works. How many hours in this game am I? About 31, 32. There we go. Am I able to play Cyberpunk early? Yep. 6 a.m. ET tomorrow. Do we get anything if we use your partner code for Epic? Also, do you get a discount? Unfortunately, you don't get a discount if you use my code on Epic, but it absolutely helps support the channel. You are directly helping support the channel if you use my code on Epic. And that goes for anything you get. DLC, main game, any of that stuff. You can even sometimes use it for free games, and they like that. So, yeah. Athena's draw strikes up to 3 enemies with lightning on hit. Lightning deals 25% damage. Athena's draw strikes? What is Athena's draw? Is that an ability? Must be an ability, right? Peaceblood says, in what way does it support the channel? Do you get a cut? Yes. That's exactly what it does. Oh, if I charge up my arrow? Oh, like that. Oh, cool. Whoa. Nice. Okay, let's do a real quick look here before we go to the other area. It's code ditching drop frames. I am on Wednesday. Well, I'm not really ditching it. There's not a drop frames on Wednesday, but Zeke and JP are getting together on Thursday to watch the Game Awards. But no, I'm not doing drop frames tomorrow. I am all day in Night City.
Oh, wise Athena. As tremendous as in all the stories. I hope you don't mind that I'm scaling your mighty Aegis.
Her shield like Aegis celebrated Athena's dominance in strategic matters of war.
It's my Aegis, you know. So it's also a symbol of Athena's love for Papa Zeus.
If you say so.
Papa Zeus. Okay, so apparently the thing we're looking for is at the base of this statue.
I am the never-ending truth. I am your one.
Oh, it is this. Okay. It absolutely is that. All right, good deal, good deal. We're going to go back up here. Is there an option to tone down the yelling in combat? I mean, you can turn down the sound if you want to. Yeah, I believe you can. Like, you can turn down that particular part of the sound. But I don't think there's, like, less verbose combat yelling or anything. Is Hades in the game? We have not seen Hades in the game yet. I'm not saying he's not. They're also adding more gods in later in the DLC. So, maybe we'll see more stuff then. Nope. Is there fishing in Cyberpunk? I have no idea. Will my main Cyberpunk run be on Epic? It's going to start on GOG. I may transition if I can later, but it's going to be starting on GOG. There's got to be a way over there. I don't think I can fly it. Can I swim it? No. No, I cannot. Ripu says, why is Cohh so into Epic these days? Is it the creator code? Oh, dude, we're an Epic partner. So, like, we are with Epic right now. Yep. I unfortunately split ways with GOG. They let me know early in the year that I was sponsored by GOG for a long time. I loved GOG before the sponsorship. Loved them after it. They let me know at the beginning of the year that they were going to end the sponsorship. And at the time, I said, you know, is there anything I can do to keep being with GOG? And they actually said, yes, there is. And I agreed to do like more work for less for a little bit. And it was around that time that most streamers as a whole stopped working with Epic, because it kind of changed the way that they did that, or excuse me, with GOG. Because they kind of changed the way they did some things involving streamers. And I did that for a few months. But unfortunately, it just became kind of untenable. So I amicably split ways with GOG, and shortly after, Epic contacted me and basically said, we'd like to work with you, pretty much doing what you're doing now, except, you know, for more compensation and such. And I said, okay. This is really loud, isn't it? Yeah. Sorry. Dead? Dead. Okay. TLDR.
The legendary heroes.
Thanks, Typhon.
No match for your skill, Ligyron. I am proud of you. Together, your blade and my power can remake this world. I am waiting for you.
Okay. So TLDR, I was with GOG, loved it. Unfortunately, they said they were going to drop me early this year. I did more for less for a while, worked out for a bit, but unfortunately became untenable. As soon as I stopped being with GOG, me and Epic started up our partnership, and Epic basically wanted to compensate me for doing what I was doing anyway, which is play exclusives on Epic, which I do, and promoting the code, which I did. And yeah. Now I do that. So that's really about it. It is actually that easy. Epic slid into his DMs. They did. Yeah. But no, the big thing is, if you notice, like, Epic isn't even in the sponsor block. Like, I don't have a button in my profile for Epic. It's a partnership that they compensate me for. So the guy that I interface with Epic is a super cool dude. It's been really chill, and yeah, it's really been working for the channel. So, oh, maybe we can go on that statue over there. There we go. There we go. Where's that? Looks like it's about over here, maybe. GOG broke up with Cohh, still friends. Epic Senpai noticed Cohh. I mean, sort of. Everyone can change. Maybe Epic is changing too. Well, one of the reasons I ended up going with Epic was because I really like what they're doing with indie devs. I really like what Epic is doing with indie devs. They're making it easier for indie devs to succeed. They're promoting them better. They're doing stuff with the Unreal Engine. So, you know, that was a factor. That was a factor. Don't get me wrong. Every company has mistakes, but that was a factor. And I still am very much in the boat where I would love to see the Epic launcher get some more features and such. What's the difference between a partnership and a sponsorship? The main difference is with a partnership, you're kind of just, wait, oh God, hold on. This way? No, oh dude, we went way too far. Dang it. Maybe we can make this though? Maybe, we're gonna try. You might be able to make this. A partnership generally means that like a lot of it is based on working with them as a partner. So like my King's Coast stuff is a partnership because it's like completely dependent on the coffee that I sell. Epic Games, I'm promoting selling stuff on their service. Epic Games also, like they're not really sponsoring the channel as much because everyone knows who Epic is, so they're not in the block, they're not in my profile. It's more of a partnership to get each other what we want, where a sponsorship is more, oh, I don't think this is gonna make it. A sponsorship is more like, we wanna brand your channel and kind of get our name out there and do things like that. So like my sponsors are Corsair, Discord, you know, the guys that are over in that block, although we do put the coffee thing in there, but that's just to kind of get people to the site. But sponsorships are a little bit more connected. They're a little bit more kind of involved. Yeah. Also, in many cases, although this doesn't apply to Epic,
I didn't know anything.
Weren't you busy running the universe?
I wish that were true, but no. I was busy having fun at everyone's expense.
Whoa, real talk from
now
Zeus.
The bill has come to me.
Although I will be fully transparent in the case of Epic and say this is not the case with Epic, in most cases, partnerships do not have like a fixed amount that you get paid. Most partnerships are based on the sales that you do. Again, Epic is a little bit different in the way they do that, but almost every other partnership I've had since I've been streaming has been like dependent on how well you sell the products through them. Yeah. Wow, so we're here. Okay. What are we doing? We just have to get to the center in any way we want? Yeah, I guess so. And we have to beat, we have to beat him there, right? We're not actually gonna fight him. Maybe we are gonna fight him. I guess we'll see. I'll be your partner code. Just send me a 3080. Thanks. Actually, all the subs are basically my sponsors, so I appreciate it. Thanks, boss. Hope you're enjoying the fruits of your labor here. How do they measure your sales on Epic? The code. Yep. That's one of the reasons every time I'm playing a game that's on Epic, I talk about the code every so often. That's how they track that stuff. Not only is that how they track it, but that's also a way to support the channel because I get a cut.
Attack! Cleanse this world of divine imperfection!
And it's also important to mention that working with companies like Epic are one of the reasons why in January I'm turning off donations and tips to myself, and all tips that come into the channel get split across the active senior mod team. Many of you have heard me talk about this a few times, but it is because I'm working with companies like Epic that I can basically say, no, you can't tip me anymore. If you want to tip me, you sub to the channel. That's the only way to get money to me. And any money that goes into my PayPal from you guys is going to directly to the mod team. And it's not going to go to me anymore. And cheering. You can also cheer. Unfortunately, I wish I could, but unfortunately I cannot give cheers to the mods right now. Although I'm going to see if there's a way I can get around that. I need to talk to Twitch, and I wonder if there's some way I can get around that. Because I would certainly like all cheers to go to the mods as well. But we'll have to see. Would Twitch ever actually be okay with using PayPal to sidestep their piece of the pie? Are you basically asking, is Twitch okay having PayPal tipping links when there's a cheering system on the service? I don't think there's much they can really do about that. If they were to try to shut down PayPal tipping, that would be a very bad move on Twitch's part. Primarily because I've been vocal about this in the past, and I will mention it now. The share that Twitch takes for cheering is very, very large. It is a large share. So especially when you're talking about smaller streamers and things like that, where like, you know, they're using the money that gets tipped to them to pay for the bills in some case. When you're talking about like a third of that money not getting to the streamer, that's a big deal. So if they were to tell people, no, you can't use, like, you cannot advertise PayPal links, you can only use the cheering system, there would be a lot of very upset people. That would not be a good move. Especially because with cheering, it's not a virtual currency. So like the same reason I can't give my cheering to the mods, if they were to limit it just to cheering, that would also greatly restrict what streamers could do with it in a lot of ways. So again, it would just not be a good idea. It would not be a good idea. Is that Aurora Borealis? What is that? Damn, this place is tall. Whoa, am I even going the right way? My lord, dude. There's like a whole nother place here. Binary Turtle, Cohh, why did Cervantes' tea business fail? Because he teabagged dead Bloodwing, Cohh stare. Well said. Well said. Thank you very much for the 18 months, Binary Turtle. Couldn't agree more. Uh-oh. There we go. Yeah, I tend to hit mute sometimes by accident. It happens. Kind of a derp. Okay. Kind of young. Yeah, basically starting January 1st, all of the money that comes into PayPal will go into a special PayPal that just gets split across the active senior mod team. So I'm basically turning off the ability to tip me directly. And and mod day will be every day, essentially. We're still gonna have a mod day because I want to bring attention to the mods and the great work they do. And you know, I think we'll still do a monthly mod day even though I'm doing that. But yeah, that's how that's gonna work. No more tipping Cohh. With my partnerships and my sponsored streams and recently signing with Twitch, and most importantly the subscribers, man. It's really thanks to the subs. The people that sub every month. It's thanks to those folks. The people that use their Twitch Prime here all the time. I mean, it's thanks to you guys that I've been able to basically, like, in a lot of ways, just completely take the financial side of the show out of the show. I mean, especially, I'm sure the regulars notice, I barely mention Twitch Prime anymore. I don't have to make jokes about it. I don't have to jokingly remind you to use your Prime subs. Use your Prime subs or don't. I appreciate the service, but this show is paid for, man.
Don't worry, Phoenix. My passion will
It's all
light
thanks
the
to you
fires
dudes.
above you. Seek them out to stay warm.
So yeah, I appreciate
Any
it.
chance I can get
No
the
hype trains,
Not
no
even
sub
for
trains, none of
Adonis,
that stuff.
Achilles, and Heracles having an orgy on a Pegasus made of rainbows.
This is definitely inspiring a sculpture of despair.
That'll be the only thing you get out of this conversation.
Yeah, dude. Don't get me wrong. As growing streamers, there's certainly a place to jokingly reminding you to use your Prime, or in some cases, some streamers just ask you to. Hey, I just did a thing. Use your Prime sub. Hey, I just beat this boss. Use your Prime sub now. Blah blah blah. You know, like some people are just like, total. Like, let's do it. Like, give me your money. But yeah, thankfully, we don't have to do any of that. We can just keep it focused on the show. We can just play games together. Completely take financials and money out of the equation. And I would much prefer to do it like this. Oh yeah. Hammerwire says, yeah, streamers are the worst. They are. We're terrible. We're terrible.
Typhon tried to prevent Phoenix from reaching the top of the mountain.
Don't let him stop you. Phoenix, you've got this.
Listen to Zeus. He's getting all up in the story now. Oh, no. For the record, when you're a growing streamer, there is definitely a place for sub trains, hype trains. Like, if you're paying the bills, like, you got to pay the bills. But I think it should be, honestly, I think it should be every streamer's goal to get to the point where they don't need to do that stuff. Like, I feel like it's an evolution. You should aspire to get to the point where you can make your show just about your show and your community, and not about any of that other stuff. Leave that other stuff to the smaller streamers that need that money more. It gets to a point where you just have to ask yourself, like, how much success do I need? And how much would it benefit other people? What am I doing here? I think I need to light these, don't I? Yeah, I totally need to light these. Okay, let's kill this stuff first. All of it. I need all the success first day. All of it. Ow. Hold Y to summon your mount, by the way. Thanks, game.
It's a statue of your father.
Oh!
He was a terrible dad, too.
Wait.
Nearly as bad as me.
Hey, stop it.
Biggie Diggy!
Try to
Thank you
eat
for your sub bomb, buddy.
My
I appreciate
mom
it.
Leah gave him a stone instead. Now I'm thinking she shouldn't have bothered.
You're right.
Wow! That's harsh.
No, I meant, isn't that statue supposed to have a stone in its hand? Now that you mention it.
So I have to complete this myth challenge. And we don't even have a map for this area. My lord, dude. By the way, I'm missing all of the stuff in chat. I'm sorry. Mickey, thank you for that gift bomb. I really appreciate it. Are there other streamers that are doing what I'm doing? Oh yeah. I have been very inspired by other streamers that have been doing really cool things to help charity, to do to spread the love as it is. Yeah, for sure. Well, it's been good that streamers recently have been kind of like, I feel like we're all kind of in some cases stepping up, especially the ones that can, I should say, the ones that are in good spots. Yeah, Lyric refunding subs. If somebody hits 100 months in Lyric's chat, Lyric refunds their sub. That's absolutely awesome. I could see us do something similar. Like, that could be something inspirational that we do here. Admiral Baru is donating. He gifted 20,000 subs, and now at the end of this month, he's taking his total sub amount and donating that to St. Jude. Awesome. Dr. Lupo recently announced that all of his tips and stuff are going to be going to St. Jude. Even what was her name? She's got a whole bunch of drama going on about her now. Pokimane, you can't tip her more than $5. Even that is a big move. Like, you know, that's every person that would have donated more now has money to give to other streamers. That's cool. You know, it's stuff like that. Like, it's a good direction for people to be moving. Because stuff like this hasn't really moved for years. It hasn't. It hasn't really moved for years. So it's good. I think it's really good. It's also cool seeing everyone else's kind of like different approach to it and how it works. Pestily is a great example. Absolutely. Pestily got crazy large success with Escape from Tarkov. And what was the first thing he did? Raised over $1 million for charity. That is incredibly cool. Incredibly cool. And that's just a fraction. I mean, there's lots of other streamers that I'm not talking about that are doing and have done really cool things. I mean, hell, seriously, what, 2 days ago, we raised $100,000 for World Builders. And that was definitely inspired by another streamer, Patrick Rothfuss. He's the one that basically hooked me up with all that. He actually runs that charity, and he's a streamer now. We probably wouldn't have done that if it wasn't for Pat. So, yeah, I mean, it's cool stuff, man. It's really cool stuff. Twitch every so often has some kind of negative stuff associated with it, but a lot of times people need to remember there's also a lot of really positive stuff that happens here too. Yeah, we raised $113,000. Yep, just a few days ago for World Builders, which is a fantastic charity. Worldbuilders.org. You should check it out. They do some really cool stuff.